Welcome to Global Hub Updates. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for more updates. Breaking news tonight from the West Philippine Sea, where tensions have erupted after two U.S. Navy aircraft crashed into the contested South China Sea. An FA-18 Super Hornet and an MH-60S Seahawk, both from the USS Nimitz, went down during routine operations, turning the sky from calm to chaos in seconds. Search and rescue teams sprang into action, racing against time to save the downed airmen. The USS Nimitz, a symbol of American naval power, became the hub of a massive recovery effort as ships and aircraft scoured the waves. These incidents, occurring at a time of heightened regional tension, underscore the dangers faced by military personnel in one of the world's most volatile maritime crossroads. The South China Sea, claimed by China and contested by its neighbors, is a flashpoint for global power struggles. The loss of two advanced aircraft raises the stakes, injecting new instability into an already tense environment. While all crew members were rescued, the crashes are a stark reminder of the risks and the fragile balance in these strategic waters. As the world watches, leaders in Washington, Beijing, and Manila must now navigate a crisis that could easily spiral out of control. Details from the U.S. Navy revealed two alarming incidents: an MH-60S Seahawk helicopter and an FA-18E Super Hornet, both operating from the USS Nimitz, crashed during separate missions. Both aircraft went down in international waters, but all 5 crew members were swiftly rescued and are in stable condition. The rapid response highlights the Navy's rigorous training and the integrated power of a carrier strike group. Search and rescue involved multiple ships and helicopters, demonstrating the group's ability to shift instantly from combat to crisis mode. The incidents occurred on October 28, 2025, during routine operations in the South China Sea, a region vital for global trade and security. Losing 2 aircraft in one cycle is rare and raises urgent questions about safety, maintenance, and operational tempo. Now, the focus shifts to recovering the wreckage from the seabed, a complex task crucial for the investigation. The Navy's presence here is meant to reassure allies and uphold freedom of navigation. But these crashes have added a new layer of uncertainty. As recovery efforts continue, the world waits for answers about what went wrong. The stakes are high, and every move is being watched by allies and adversaries alike. The outcome of this investigation could shape future operations in the region. The USS Nimitz's deployment to the South China Sea is a calculated show of American strength. As a nuclear-powered carrier, the Nimitz projects U.S. power and reassures allies like the Philippines and Japan. This final mission for the storied carrier was meant to demonstrate enduring U.S. commitment to regional stability. Instead, the crashes have cast a shadow, raising questions about operational strain and vulnerability. A carrier strike group is a formidable force: cruisers, destroyers, submarines, and dozens of aircraft working in concert. The flight deck is one of the world's most dangerous workplaces, where every launch and recovery is a high-stakes ballet. These operations, routine for the Navy, are now under the watchful eye of the Chinese military, adding pressure to an already intense environment. Every mishap is magnified, with both allies and adversaries scrutinizing for signs of weakness. The Nimitz's presence is a message. The U.S. will not back down, even as risks mount. But the cost of projecting power in contested waters has never been clearer. With all crews safe, the Navy's focus turns to investigating the crashes. 2 safety boards will examine every detail: maintenance records, weather, pilot actions, and possible mechanical failures. The age and stress on these aircraft will be scrutinized, as will the demanding environment of carrier operations. Recovering the wreckage and flight data recorders from the seafloor is critical for understanding what happened. The operation is a race against time and against potential interference from other nations in these contested waters. Speculation is rampant, but the Navy insists on a thorough, evidence-based investigation. External factors, including possible electronic interference or hostile acts, are being considered, though there's no evidence yet. The findings could lead to changes in procedures, maintenance, or even aircraft design. Until then, uncertainty hangs over the region, fueling anxiety and debate. The stakes are not just technical, they're geopolitical. The world awaits answers that could reshape the balance in the South China Sea. These crashes happened in one of the world's most contested regions, the South China Sea. China's sweeping claims clash with those of the Philippines, Vietnam, and others, making this sea a global flashpoint. The U.S. insists on freedom of navigation, regularly deploying naval assets to challenge Beijing's assertions. China has responded by militarizing artificial islands and warning foreign ships away, escalating tensions. Every U.S. operation here is a direct challenge to China's ambitions and a reassurance to regional allies. The recent crashes are seen through this lens, evidence of the risks and strains of U.S. military operations in contested waters. In this high-stakes environment, even routine missions can have far-reaching consequences. The Indo-Pacific security is shaped by more than just U.S.-China rivalry. The U.S., Philippines, and Japan have forged a powerful alliance, deepening military and diplomatic ties to counterbalance Beijing. The USS Nimitz's presence reassures allies and signals unity in the face of Chinese assertiveness. The Philippines has modernized its military and increased joint patrols with the U.S., while Japan has stepped up support and joint exercises. This trilateral partnership complicates China's calculations and reinforces the rules-based order. The crashes test this alliance, demanding close coordination on salvage and crisis management. For Manila and Tokyo, the incidents are a stark reminder of the risks and the need for even tighter cooperation. China's response was swift and pointed, blaming U.S. military operations for the crashes and calling them a source of instability. State media amplified claims of American overreach and operational strain, seeking to undermine U.S. credibility. The Chinese military has likely increased surveillance of the crash sites, raising the risk of close encounters. For the U.S., recovering the wreckage is not just technical, it's strategic, as they seek to prevent sensitive technology from falling into Chinese hands. Beijing uses the incident to portray itself as a responsible regional power and cast doubt on U.S. reliability. The information war intensifies, with both sides vying for influence over Southeast Asia's future. The crashes have become another front in the battle for regional dominance. Beyond geopolitics, the crashes have real consequences for Filipino fishermen who rely on these waters. Military exclusion zones around the crash sites threaten their livelihoods, as even brief closures mean lost income. Fishermen already face harassment from Chinese vessels, and now must navigate the dangers of foreign military operations. Local groups urge the Philippine government to protect their access and safety amid rising tensions. The incidents highlight how ordinary people are caught in the crossfire of great power rivalry. For many, the sea is not just a battleground, it's their home and their future. The human cost of these tensions is felt most by those with the least power to shape them. In the wake of the crashes, diplomatic channels between Washington, Manila, and Tokyo are in overdrive. The U.S. reassures allies of its commitment, even as the Nimitz strike group continues its mission under intense scrutiny. Chinese vessels shadow American operations, making every move a delicate dance. The incident will accelerate talks on crisis response and safety protocols among allies. The loss of 2 aircraft is a costly reminder of the risks of projecting power in contested waters. Debates in Washington about the sustainability of forward deployments will intensify. The crashes are a symbol of the fragile peace in the Indo-Pacific, where routine operations can spark crisis. The world watches, hoping for restraint as the region navigates an uncertain future.